Hello, everybody. My name is Amul Patel. I'm here in Los Angeles. You're watching the Smoking Hot Coffee show where we cover internet startups, and I'm joined with.
Hey, Mula. I'm Jeff Pelton. I'm down here in San Diego.
And this is cup number 9. Actually, let me before I go into that. If you want to reach Jeff, he's at Comster. If you want to reach me, it's at Amul_Patel. So this is cup number 9, and we're cranking away. How you feeling today, Jeff?
Pretty good. Not too bad. It's a little gray here down here by the border, but not too bad.
Yeah, same here. It's a very gray day here in Los Angeles. Maybe we'll get some rain. We need rain. Hopefully, we'll get some. The last episode, I wanted to quickly mention that your audio had cut out. I think the last startup that we covered. So this has been this has happened twice now in the last 8 episodes. So for those of you that are watching, please forgive us. We're trying to figure out what the issue is. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to have 2 webcams going and recording in the screen and all that. It's kind of complicated.
It's a little bit of an intense process, to say the least.
It is, and then the rendering, and then you figure out, oh shit, the audio's missing. Oh, what happened? So we're trying to find out what's going on. In the meantime, for now, we're going to have Jeff record a backup, so hopefully this will not happen again.
Yeah, we're working on backups and alternate workflows. And if any of you guys out there have advice or tips for us on workflows that you've used or are interested in what we're doing, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and so please, for those guys that have been doing this for a while, send us your tips. All right, so also a little quick update. We have been working a little bit on the site. We didn't work on it today, but we are going to be working on it for the rest of the week. We're also coming up with some really cute little characters, some 8-bit characters for our avatars and stuff. So it's going to be really cool.
To that.
Yeah, me too. I'm working on it every day. So hopefully, maybe by the end of this week, we'll start to see some more graphics and stuff to frame the show. All right, so let's get into it, Jeff. If you're ready.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Right. So today, I think, are we starting a concept board, or are we starting?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. Okay. Great. All right, so let's see. The first up is concept board, conceptboard.com. So this is if it comes up. All right, there we go. This is a whiteboard for teams and projects. Oh, that's cool. Share and discuss your ideas, documents, and concept visually in one place rather than endless email attachments. Very nice. So obviously in the web design space, I've seen sort of mock-ups and presentations for clients, and maybe this is sort of like that, but maybe not. Maybe this is any kind of whiteboard. I guess it doesn't have to be a website or anything. So cross-device collaboration.
It looks like they're plugging into Salesforce and Google.
Oh yeah, I see that. Salesforce Chatter and
so it's kind of integrated to where your business is taking place already.
Oh, that's very cool. So if you're giving presentations, I've been thinking about this sort of stuff simply even for us. Like whenever I'm looking at a website, I'd love to be able to just annotate and draw a circle and like, hey, what do you think of this, Jeff? And then Jeff can kind of give his thoughts, and we can record this. So one of the things I've been thinking about is how we can use this sort of this annotation idea as we do the show. So we may want to test something like this out. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, this is great. I love the idea of being able to collaborate more in real time through the web. This looks like a medium for that.
Yeah, so
it's like they're focusing on making it easy being where you already are. So you mentioned mobile and cross-device collaboration that they offer. I saw that they're in with Google and Salesforce.
Yep. So
those are pretty specific places to be plugged in.
Yeah. So that's a very good point.
Google Drive and Google Plus Hangouts.
Yeah. So in terms of distribution, I guess they're literally building on the ecosystem that Salesforce has already built up, and the same thing with Google Drive, which of course is a great idea. And they've also sort of broken the main sort of customer-based project teams, creative designers, teachers, and tutors. So that's really great. And if I click on this, maybe it takes me to a specific page for education, let's say. And then they've got a slider here.
Carousel.
A carousel and contextual discussions and document support, voice and video chat. Oh, this is really cool. I like it.
Be
I like how
enticing.
they're animated too. When I
Yeah, it's well designed. Yeah, I mean, you flipped over to instead of them just saying webcams, they actually show live animated people without a full video, right? So it's
Yeah.
probably just a GIF or something, but
yeah, it's a very good point.
really
Without
draws
the
you
full
in.
video, yep. So it's like small
Or
little
without having to click
animations.
play or anything. Without the loading, without the buffering, it's just kind of animated.
Exactly. So, in terms of being able to determine what features people are clicking on and what they're, I mean, there's a ton of really great marketing ideas here. They've got very clear call to action buttons. They've got very, very clear sort of customer bases. They've got, the call to action buttons are like big blue buttons, and then they've got the sort of, the little felt tip marker sort of call outs, which I really like a lot. And then it's
connecting the different pages, the sections.
Yeah, and the sections are broken up in this kind of torn paper with the graph paper thing going on. And then they've got this sort of carousel with more details, more call to action, and then finally ending with the sales bit. So, I mean, with the pricing.
What do you think? I love having the pricing built into the bottom of the, just a one page.
Yeah.
I don't like having to click around anymore to different pages to get just one tiny piece of information, or what seems like trivial. Can you go to the very top? I love how minimal also the navigation is. Not a lot of options here. You've got to they drop out to give you
they
more.
do drop out. But look, if I click
So
on
what happens
prices
if you
and
click
plans,
pricing? Yeah, is it going to scroll to the bottom, or is it going to take you away?
It looks like it does take me to a new page. Yeah, but
okay, this is dedicated, specific to education.
For education, yeah. So let's no, yep. So if I click on reseller, it takes me to reseller, and
it's
so
still nice though when they realize though that they have you while you're scrolling on the homepage.
Right.
They may as well add that information at the bottom rather than forcing you to go back to the top and click on a button.
Yeah, I completely agree. This is a beautifully designed landing page, or a homepage. At the very bottom, right below the pricing grid, we've got the social proof. We've got a little icon of some guy here, a senior concept developer at Interactive Firm. And what I love most about Concept Board is that it's incredibly easy to use. Great. So ease of use is obviously one of the big sales points. So, and then down the very bottom, we've got sort of their distribution partners: App Exchange, Chrome Web Store, and then Google Drive. So very cool. I have a feeling these guys are going to do very well. They have some very smart guys on their team doing their sales pages here.
Yeah. So who their competitors here? Would that be like WebEx and those big guys?
That's a very good question. I'm not sure who their competitors are. This is kind of like a new. I don't know much about this space. I do know
Teams
there
and
was
projects. Yeah, I'm thinking of the sales side of it more. I guess a lot of big business I've seen using WebEx and a lot of related tools that you know how that enterprise software gets built, right? The WebEx is pretty hard and solid, and then they bolt on a lot of crap.
Right.
And so this kind of is a fresh look, I think, on some of that.
Right.
It's incredibly refreshing for people that are using that sort of software, I think, day in, day out, like salespeople.
Yeah, and I know for biz dev, and in the past I've known guys have gotten on the call and then they're kind of demoing their startup or whatever
website,
it is to try to get you to possibly partner with them or whatever, and but this idea of being able to circle and annotate and all that stuff I think is really cool. I definitely want to check this out for even our own use, interactive presentations, classrooms. Yeah, so this is something I think we should explore here, Jeff, and possibly use on the show. Because I've been thinking about this very idea of like being able to annotate things while we're talking about it. So definitely have to
sign up for this one offline.
Yep, we're gonna have to do that. So let's move on. Dude Pins. Okay, that's a great name. Dude Pins. I like this. A site for men and manly interests. Very cool. Now, of course, Pinterest has been a runaway success. They're making tons of money off of affiliate links. Guys buy stuff too. Maybe not.
Wait, are you saying Pinterest is for women?
That's
Is that what you just said?
Yes, Pinterest.
Okay.
The biggest audience for Pinterest is women. A lot of fashion, a lot of wedding planning, a lot of recipes. In fact, that's one of the most popular media type on Pinterest is recipes. I don't know if you know.
Recipes? Okay.
Yeah, recipes is the biggest draw on
That's
Pinterest.
impressive. I mean, I know recipes are just huge on the web in general.
In general,
yeah.
Even
massive.
Google couldn't ignore it. In fact, it's one of the under more. They have a recipe specific recipe option under search. I don't know if you.
Yeah, it's like a full-on data type where they index it across all the sites, I think, in a consistent manner with like a 5-star and the duration it takes to cook and ingredients. Some of those things are sort of...
yeah, so if Google is scraping for recipes, obviously it's a market. I know they've gotten into other verticals like travel. Travel's a big vertical for them. They're edging in on the kayaks of the world and whatever. Anyway, so we're getting off tangent here. So in general,
I guess the question is though the desire for the business to attack a vertical. Like, what do you think about Pinterest trying to be more manly, or guys like these trying to take the place of that?
Well, to be honest with you, in my opinion, it's all
the same
about
product, right?
It is. It's essentially the same thing. I don't really see any difference here. It looks exactly the same. In fact, I think the design here looks not as good, in my opinion. But having said that, there's always room for verticals. The trick is, or being able to take a little piece from a big giant. The problem, though, is that you got to have really great content, and that requires really good community. Now, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking. Yeah, it's clear they've got a lot of stuff for guys. There's a lot of cars. A lot of cars here.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of cars, and then it's loading the next set of pins here, and I'm not seeing the next.
I think you're 100% right that seeding it is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And now that I'm looking for it, I see that these are all posted by the same car guy. Nation or something. I'm kind of seeing the same avatars uploading all the content, which is great if they're seeding it the right way and trying to lead you in the right direction. But
now this is always a chicken and egg problem. I know there's a video on Udacity about the guy who started Reddit, and he just created several fake profiles and then started just submitting news to his social news site and to make it feel like there's something going on. So this whole cold start problem is a big problem. But in my opinion, I'm not. I'm okay with full on cloning it, but it would be nice if they added some of their own twists. I'm not seeing. Like, I'm gonna click on one of these guys. It looks like they full on ripped it off. Like, I'm not seeing anything.
It says repin and everything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything unique about this, guys. I mean, just call it. Instead of repin, why don't you call it fucking restab or some stupid thing? I don't know. Rehammer. I don't know. Make it more manly, whatever that means. Yeah, in my opinion, I think they kind of would have. I would have preferred them to add at least some semblance of originality. But maybe the originality will come later once they see traction. So I understand that as well. What's your thoughts on that, Jeff?
I think it's interesting. The people have a voice to put channels like this out there. It's a publishing kind of thing. Content play. See where people take it. If people want to, if a lot of dudes want to use this, that's awesome.
Yeah, but what do you think about the whole originality bit? Like, do you think these guys
originality Yeah, of course, originality score is really low here.
Yeah, really
this is
low,
a straight
right?
knockoff.
It's a straight knockoff. Yeah,
but you look at this isn't really Pinterest isn't all that special. They're just a bookmark. They're just a publishing website.
Yeah.
Another way to publish content in this format. This format's really beautiful, and they kind of just totally knocked it off.
Right. You know what? I would call.
But you could rewind and say that about everything. You could say that about newspapers, right? Did someone knock off the first newspaper and say, "Oh, the way they did columns and stuff is It's like, no, that works, and that's what everyone kind of decides works. And blogs. It's not like someone's knocking off, TechCrunch or whatever. It's just another blog.
Yeah.
I think their voice is what matters the most.
Yeah.
The community that they build around that.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. I think maybe this is more like a social bookmarking, in my humble opinion. I think this is the next level delicious because there's no real publishing going on. This is more like
exactly. It's just like another Reddit, It's just a Pinterest for dudes.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that as long as they go out of their way to differentiate themselves, at least in that way.
Yeah.
Whether they have a really cool weekly newsletter or some outlet for voice.
Yeah.
More than just the people's posts.
Right.
They need to kind of steer it probably a little bit more than that.
Yeah. So I hope these guys come up with something unique and different, but we'll see. We'll see if they gain any traction. All right, let's move on. Next up is GoInstant.com. So this is... What is this? Okay, GoInstant and Salesforce. Incredible co-browsing. Whoa. So, let's see. Customers deserve more and they're demanding more from their online experience, whether they're buying something, completing a complex transaction, or just looking for help. Learn how GoInstant's co-browsing technology can give your customers the best possible experience online. All right, so no downloads, instant connections, completely interactive. So what's going on here, Jeff? Is this some sort of team viewer, Skype, some sort of control? Are they able to? So all participants that join can co-browse a session, can click, scroll, and type and browse at the same time. Wow, that is awesome if this works. What do you think?
So this would be something you add to your website, and then as visitors are using your website, you can join in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says there's no plugins, there's no downloads, all... Huh. So I'm going to click on this product. So they've got a use cases, that's nice. I would have liked to see a little bit more imagery, but they've got the icons here. Is ideal for consultative help. Okay, this is interesting.
Family directly on your site. Okay, so you could have an e-commerce site and have someone on your website shopping, looking for a gift for mom for her birthday, and you could invite your sibling in to join you, I guess, and co-browse the website right at the same time.
This is very cool. I'm just not happy with these fucking generic images. Look at this. This is the problem I have with stock photos, guys. Don't use. This is the most generic. I mean, am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong here.
No, this is really what scares me about things that start with a big Salesforce image and are kind of squarely targeted at the business market that's going to go, oh, cool, instant connections, explosion, check mark. That's what I need.
Yeah.
I'm looking for product demos,
product demos, screenshots.
I mean, wow, they have 2 different colored mouse cursors on a screenshot.
And even the use cases, it's not very attractive. I would have liked.
I guess the thing that they need to do is they need to get us over the hurdle of understanding what they're doing exactly. Which is, it's hopefully already on the website that you're using. So there's a new button now, I guess. When I'm surfing a website, it says add a friend or invite your friend to surf the site with you.
That would be great. Yes.
So they need to show you where's that touch point. Where is this change for me?
Yeah, I completely agree.
The use cases are getting to it, and
I completely agree. It'd be great if it had a big button here. Add, join add a friend, and then you can literally connect a friend up, and then both you and I could be browsing this site. That would be cool. So let's see what happens when we hit get a demo. And then there's a. Yeah, then I gotta fill this.
I also don't see any pricing anywhere on this page.
Oh yeah, there's no pricing. Look at this huge form. This lead gen form is pretty big, guys.
Yeah, this is scaring me. This is pretty much aimed at B2B or people that don't know any better.
I mean, this is a very cool idea, guys. But I think you guys need to make the onboarding a lot less friction. So, very cool idea. I wish you guys well, but right now, this, in my opinion, it needs to be redesigned for a quicker and easier onboarding or testing or whatever the term is. Trialing. I think that's the term, trialing, right? So, all right, cool. Let's move on. Taximeeting.com. All right.
Looks like we got a bunch in the same class here today.
Yeah. It looks like... all right, wow, very big fonts, very large fonts here. Taxi.
A lot of white space.
Yeah, a lot of white space, but the fonts are really big.
One big message at the top, right? Web meetings that get out of your way.
Yeah, I see that. And then sign up for
all
free.
You need is a browser.
So now here it says sign up for free. I am not going to click this button. They have not told me enough to get me to click this button. They need to get rid of this button. In my opinion.
Below the,
all I need is a browser, no weird plugins, no software. Okay, that's cool. HTML5 push technology.
What is that? What is HTML5 push notification technology?
I don't know what that is. Jeff, I thought you knew about every notification technology.
Yeah, I thought I would have known, but that's kind of...
Supposedly there's one slipped underneath your nose here. I don't know. There's some sort of push technology. Okay, there we go. Now we got another sign-up button. All right, that's fine. I got a call to action. You want to jump to a presentation real quick? Yes, I do. Where's the button for that? There's no button. I wish they would have given us a button to try it out. Unlimited presentation. That's cool. Better than screen sharing. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, human-friendly presentation. Simple, elegant,
nice to hear as well. People
integrated with HighRise. All right, so cool. They're going after the 37 signals market. They're building on their ecosystem. Pricing is incredible. Looks like we've got our pricing grid.
Nice to have the pricing again right at the
front page. Yeah, don't have to hunt for it. Don't have to fill out a lead gen to get to it.
Yeah, again, I like to know that they are charging money. That
and what that is really, webinars could not be simpler. Okay, cool. Taxi and everyone else. That's cool. I like the way they did this. This is great. How we're better. How we're better. Now I'm kind of a stickler for their typography here. They need a little help. It's a little bit too.
It's a little messy, but I like that they didn't go with the straight grid view. Usually, you get a real boring grid that's like, we have everything and our competitors have nothing.
Yeah, no, this definitely not. This is definitely not boring. They definitely got a lot of personality.
Why?
Yeah. They definitely scored on the personality here, but it just needs a little bit of a little bit more of a mature design touch.
I love this though. So again, come to web. Your old products are on the right. You have to schedule a meeting, set up a bunch of options, create this big old dopey email, send it to people. Look how unfriendly those emails are. I've seen so many of these. The one on the right, and
and then you got to grant the permissions. That's
their story of just sending someone a URL.
And you know what? And this is a perfect example of a startup. Like, take an existing product and get rid of all the 15 steps or 5 steps or 3 clicks or 12 clicks and turn it into a 1-click.
Yeah, and I don't even think they got into the audio part, like dial in and telling everyone to mute themselves and Oh man, it's such a headache. And
it is a headache. I mean, just getting this fucking podcast going is a headache every day. And so any of the stuff that cuts out steps, removes steps, and removes the friction is, in my opinion, an ideal competition. It's good. So that we need that. All right, so they've got the pricing. They've got a free sign-up. I wish there was a way we can just play with it. There's no way of trialing or playing with it.
Yeah,
but there is a sign-up
considering
for
it's just a URL, I wish we could just have a demo URL to.
There is. I do like their sign-up page. It's very clean. I have to say, even though their typography needs a little bit of work and some of the elements, but I have to say, I'm very impressed. This is a really well thought out, really clean, well thought out site. Cool. So it's obvious. What was that?
I hope we see these guys around.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's a great space. All right, so let's move on. Time Doctor. Oh, I remember this. I actually played around with this several years ago. Ooh, this is really cool. Look at this.
I don't know how I feel about this product really, or don't know anything about it, but this sure got my attention.
Yeah, this is very clever. I have to say, this is one of the most original landing.
Yeah, never seen this before.
I've never seen this before. This is the most ballsy, because this takes a lot of balls.
Well, so what I have seen recently, we've talked about, I don't know what you call them, but the modal pop-ups that kind of block you out from doing anything on the website.
Yeah.
So some sites that I had connected using Twitter and Facebook are now going back and realizing they didn't get my email address.
Yeah.
And so they're doing these tactics that they basically block me out from the whole website just so that they can get that information.
Right.
And in that case, it'd be grayed out. I could kind of see what I think the New York Times and some people do that kind of stuff too. But
right.
This is sort of like that, but a little more invasive.
No, this is not even
more actually useful for me.
I completely disagree. I don't even think this is actually not even showing anything. This is all I get.
That's true.
This is all I get. There's no grayed out site in the background or none of that. And so in my opinion, they're forcing me to answer some questions here, and I think this is great because this goes right into the sell. So do I manage people? Yes. Do you think your people waste? Absolutely. I know they waste time. To see how much time wasted yes, I would love to try it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is brilliant. This is really great. I love this. This is very clear. Call to action, very clear. I wonder what would have happened if I would have made different choices. Let's see.
So that's the neat thing is they immediately are they're engaging you right away.
Yeah.
But they're also understanding something about you really quickly, whether you're in bucket A or bucket B. We've seen that with other sites. I'm trying to think back some of the marketplaces maybe where it's kind of hard for them to figure out who are they selling to.
Right?
Yeah, who's their customer? Is it their customer, their customer's customer? And it's one of those things that really helps them clean up the messaging by figuring that out first.
And in my opinion, it looks like Time Doctors realize that the managers of outsourcing. These are their people. These are the people who pay. These are the people that want to know what the hell's going on. Are these guys working? Are they jerking off? What are they doing?
Right.
And so, yeah, that is perfect use case, and they're willing to pay for this. This is, I mean, they're losing money. They're paying this guy. Who knows if he's actually doing anything? And so, and there's a 30-day trial. Very cool. No credit card required. Like that a lot. Let's check out.
I like the Ubuntu logo there. It's nice to see Linux represented or supported.
Yep.
So what are they doing for you though? What are they offering? This is a real nice marketing page, now, but it's kind of just requiring you to get started before they.
So my next question to you is, okay, now if I don't want to fill out this form, let's say the 3 questions wasn't enough. This lovely lady Nicole and the quote by her is not enough. Well, then what do I do? Okay, then I go to pricing. That's my first. That's what I probably would have done, and then, but what I would have liked is like, what exactly? Okay, there is an FAQ. What is this product?
Go under more information. Do
where is that?
One of the blogs, maybe, or
about features. There's features. Okay, there we go. This is kind of what I was looking for. I would have liked to have seen this a little bit, maybe underneath the sales or underneath the lead gen form. But who knows? I don't know what their analytics are showing. But this is beautifully designed. Look at this time tracking. Wow, really nicely designed. Try time. Oh, very clear call to action. Look, screenshots. I like the screenshots. Integrated. Okay, integrated Basecamp, Jira, screenshot recording, reporting tools, flexible configurations. Very cool. Yeah, and it looks like they've got a lot of it covered. Beautifully designed. They've got pricing plans. Then it goes to our pricing plan page, which we saw earlier, $9.99 a month per user. Ooh, that can get pretty pricey if you've got a lot of users. Oh, but there's discounts available for 10 plus, so there we go.
Yeah.
Wow, very cool, very cool. I think
very nice.
Awesome use case. Definitely a pain point for people that have to manage people, out of the office. So I think these guys have been around for a while. Hopefully they'll continue and make a lot of money. All right, so here we are, Lime app. So we're at a Facebook. They don't have an actual site. It's a Facebook page.
Gosh, I forget.
So your daily web juice. Okay, so what is this, Jeff? You've added this to the list.
Well, let's see what the description says.
This is awesome.
There's some humor.
There's a shot of Obama hovering above Biden, and it says, "I rolled a spliff. Want to go outside?" And it looks like Biden's actually considering it.
Yeah. The expressions on their face is kind of
that is hilarious.
A little bit of workaholics humor, kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Go to limeapp.com. Maybe I
Whoa. Kangaroos having sex. All right. I don't know what this is, Jeff, but this is it's definitely a comic relief. A store for web professional.
limeapp.com.
Limeapp.com.
Or I wonder if you hit about, if they have their detail there, but
all right.
Somehow we let that bookmark incorrectly.
Limeapp.com. Okay. All right. So here we go. Looks like.
So this is I don't know if this is an app as much of a community for web developers. I guess it was kind of slipped through, but just get your quick opinion on it.
That's cool. I don't like it when they pop out the subscribe for free when I haven't seen stuff. This is, to me, the biggest waste of time and pisses me off. How many times have this happened to you, where you're on these blogs and they get the WordPress plugin and, I mean, come on, man. Do people really fill this shit out? Maybe they do. Maybe I'm the only asshole that doesn't. But
I wish someone would help everyone in this department connect the dots. We've got all these analytics apps and things going on. Someone needs to be able to see how effective the conversions are on this to box, so that they know to stop doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
or whatever it is, to make actionable based on actual stats.
So this looks like a store.
What this is? I think it's a daily deal.
Yeah, that's what this is. It reminds me of AppSumo.
So.
Yeah, it's very AppSumo looking, in my opinion. Master WordPress looks like a sort of a deals for web developers. All right, that's cool. Definitely, web developers buy stuff. Web designers buy things. It's all in French. So there's definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to run this by you. I think you may have spent a little more time than I have in some of the training with the Lynda videos and things like that online. You've explored. What do you think?
I think I subscribe to several of these sort of like offline learning or online learning for technology So if anybody wanted to bundle these things and give me a deal, I would jump on it because I've subscribed to like 3 of them right now. So definitely a market for that. I'm not sure about what other offerings they have here, but yeah, this is definitely a good idea. It's a great market. All these people are online. It's a perfect place to buy. Looks like they've got some partners here. In terms of featured deal. Yeah, I don't know, Jeff. If I don't buy now, maybe I see there's some possible deals on the side here. And if I don't buy, what do I do? Do I go to all deals? How do I? Let's see here, all deals.
Looks like a daily deal thing. Like,
Yeah.
you subscribe and they're going to email you the deal each day.
So I'm looking at this, and yeah, there's some possible stuff I might consider, but there's not that many, I have to say. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little. These guys may have just started, so maybe I'm harshly judging them. But so far, I would not sign up. Yeah, I'm not seeing the value add right now. But yeah, and also the design is okay. I don't know. Yeah.
The line's a little rough on the eyes now.
No, it's not that. It's just I don't know. This has just been
It doesn't come
generic.
through straight.
I don't know. Maybe if they had some people's faces and maybe thoughts on what they thought of these products or something. This feels a bit. It feels a bit templated. It doesn't feel very original.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not the perfect audience for all these products, but I do like the idea of sort of packaging the digital education stuff, and it's all seems
Digital
to be based
education.
around web,
Yeah.
web stuff.
Yeah, digital education, digital products. Definitely, web designers, developers buy stuff. So yeah, no. But I think there's another one out there called Mighty Deals. It's better designed, and I've seen them on a lot of the design blogs. So I think they've been out there a little bit longer. But all right, Jeff, I forgot to set the timer. Are we past 30 minutes here?
Maybe let's just see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I set my timer late, but let's do one more here.
Okay, let's do one more. MySchoolNotebook.com. All right. Whoa.
Well, I guess they're doing good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Traffic.
Over capacity. Please check back later. I don't know what is. This has got me. And it'd be really cool if they had a fucking web form for me to fill out an email. So at least they grab my email. Because this almost in a little bit of a way.
Who knows that they could take it? This is.
Yeah, you never know, huh? Yeah.
Servers aren't capable.
Who knows? Maybe
I guess maybe if they had like a Mailchimp thing or something.
Yeah. But wow. Okay, I guess either their
I
servers.
wonder if that could be a web service, like just air pages, like the fail whale page.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Just like monetize the fail whale page.
Yeah, monetize the fail.
Or
yeah.
all these people, anyone's site. Like
Yeah.
in case someone lands on your 404,
That's
help them. Help them back to
yeah.
a non-air state or whatever.
Right. That's a great idea. A 404 startup. Wow, that's a great idea. That's a really cool idea. Okay. Well, it looks like there's nothing going on here. I don't know what's happening. We'll have to check back with these guys.
Well, hit reload, see if anything.
All right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh wait.
Chance.
Oh wow. Hilarious.
So
Okay.
you just got to give them a chance, man. Everything you just got
Whoa.
to turn it off, back on again, right?
I don't know what
Look,
happened, but all right. I have to say this is a beautifully designed site. This is really cool.
Yeah, I
they've
like
got
the graphics and the way
Yeah.
they're playing.
The graphics are really great. Yeah, they've got this sort of wood paneling thing going on and a chalkboard.
textures.
They've got a big sign up via
So it
Facebook.
says you don't need a notebook anymore. Take
Yeah.
your notes
So what is
online.
this? Take
and
notes
they scratched
online.
out online.
Great tool not only for school and it's free.
I love this. So it says take your notes online. They scratched out online, and then below it has sign in via Facebook,
Yeah.
and then a big old blue button that you're used to seeing, and then
Right.
right below it
I
in
hate
small white
Facebook.
text it says I hate Facebook.
That's right.
I think,
It's pretty
should
funny.
put on
They definitely got personality. There's no question. So that's cool. That's cool. I like the fact they got personality. What does my school book notebook offer? It's great for students. Unlimited number of notebooks. So it looks like a way for you to input text, I guess, and stuff like that. Notebook.
So it's like an Evernote kind of thing.
Yeah. That's
Note,
what I'm
note
guessing.
taking in the cloud, mobile.
Yeah, but I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. I don't know how is this different from anything. Why would I use this? Why would I want to use this over like Evernote? Like
Yeah, scroll up a little bit. I saw the cute little pig on the top right.
Yeah.
I think wants to answer
Still
your
not
question.
convinced. All right, there
I
we
happened to see
go.
him. Yeah,
Cool. Let's.
I
I
think
am
he's
not
speaking to you.
convinced.
You're still not convinced. Let's see what he
Yes.
has to say
We
about
need
it.
more still not convinced call to actions on every site, actually.
Yeah, he
Um,
should have been like hanging out in the white space, like as you
yeah,
scroll
yeah,
down,
I agree. Yeah, he should have been floating down with
like
us.
like Clippy,
Yeah, yeah,
pop up and say, "Hey,
yeah. Still not convinced? All right, so looks like they break down the features here. There's a login, create, deleting, creating a new topic, adding new lessons. Okay, so they've got the design. Looks like
share
school.
with your
Looks like they've got
classmates."
the data model about lessons. But in terms of inputting, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, man. I mean, I'm not seeing any real differences. I mean, it's just more, I guess, customized for school slightly,
Mhm.
very briefly. But maybe this is enough. If this is enough and it's cheap enough, then yeah, I could see this working. I guess the question is, um, yeah,
We really want a differentiator page. I think is what you're saying.
yeah. But I have to tell you, Jeff, how do these guys? Where are they making money? Are they just selling the app? Is that what it is?
A little peep for me at the bottom of their page. It said 2011. Looks
Oh
like
yeah, you're right. Wow.
it.
Okay, yeah, that's not good. They should
Which
have
would be
updated that.
interesting. I mean, yeah, it looks like the Gorilla would be like an Evernote or just Google Notes, Apple Cloud. There's a lot of people doing note stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, I think it is great. Anyone could build an awesome little app to do that.
Yeah.
And they can look at all the problems that Evernote's not addressing for the schools, which might be sharing among class, indexing it by the class, who knows,
Right.
different things.
Yeah.
If your teacher, it looks like it's coming from the teacher,
Yeah.
then they might be able to sort of put some structure around it that makes more sense than
Right.
all the students having their random Evernotes. I'm not sure what the modern classroom looks like. Seems like they're advertising that the students all have smartphones,
Yeah,
right? Is that what
yeah.
this use case is?
Yeah, yep.
And so who knows what the curriculum or what it's like trying to get your students to use technology in a way that you can control. Does that make sense? Maybe that's a big issue.
Could be.
It's kind of keeping your students' notes in your medium rather than all of their own disparate ones. So that you
That's a very good
connect
point.
it, make more use of it,
Yep.
stop cheating. Who knows?
No, that's a very good point. That's
So I'm not sure what those differentiators are, but I'm
Yeah.
kind of trying to dream them up.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. If this turns into a tool for teachers to kind of help gather notes and maybe comment or annotate or whatever, yeah, it could be very cool. But I'm not seeing that here. It looks like it's primarily oriented for students, but I could be wrong. All right, so I think that should cover it for today. Once again, if you guys want to reach us, it's at Comster or at Amul_Patel. So I think that ends today's show. Any final thoughts?
Nope, sounds great.
All right, guys, I'll check you guys out next time.
All right, see you next time, Amol.
Bye.